You know the saying, the bigger the better. That can be especially true for those with vision issues. Debbie Kogler, founder of Magnifiers and More, is here with big ideas to better your life if you've had setbacks with your sight. So welcome. We had to have a big table here for you to show all these big things. So I guess let's start with the calendar.
Well, we have this calendar. This is a large print calendar. It's going to be one of the biggest calendars you're going to find out there. Dark, bold, 1-inch letters on a white surface, lots of room to write those important dates or appointments. Holidays are already on there, so it makes it a little bit easier remembering what the holidays are.
I could use one of those.
We all could. Lots of appointments to put on there.
And so aside from appointments, a lot of people have trouble keeping track of addresses and phone numbers and, you know, the important people in their life. So what do you have for that?
So we got an oversized address book here. And here we've got same principle as our calendar, bold black writing, lines to write on, 3 entries per page, over 500 entries in this book. And it's also alphabetized on the side.
Yeah, and big and easy to read.
Comes with a marker because it's important to write those dates or those addresses. So you can write those in nice and bold and it doesn't bleed through onto the other side.
Not like our typical magic marker kind of thing would do. Right. So, and I know a lot of people do bank online, but there are people who want to keep doing it themselves. Have a checkbook and a check register, but that's even getting tiny for me to see, you know? So how can you help those kind of folks?
Well, a lot of people are still independent, wanting to write those checks, but a typical check is very hard to see, especially when you have a vision impairment. So we have these check guides, so you can put them right over your check, and so the important parts are cut out, making it easier to write in. Or what you can get, which I really am a big fan of these are large print checks that you can actually order from your bank. They're yellow with a black bold line, and actually if you feel it, there's a raised line, makes it a little bit easier to find.
Kind of track where to go. Perfect.
And then of course you write your checks, you want to record it, and we have these large print check registers to make it easier.
Right, man, helping people all the way here. So, and these items, as I understand, are, I mean, everybody can afford this. They're under $20, maybe even less than that. Now, we still have time for a little bit more information here about things, and you've got a couple ways for us to track that time.
Track that time, exactly. So we have large print clock here. These numbers are 2 inches. Again, bold, easy to see, and this is portable, so you could move it. So if you had different spots in the home to put it, or if you really can't see that well, or it's in the middle of the night and you want to know what time it is.
It is 1:11 p.m.
We have a talking clock. So again, simple face, just tap on the top of the clock and it will talk to you.
All right. Well, we're almost out of time, but we do have time for a couple more things here for you to show us.
So some large print things, playing cards. Lots of folks like to play cards. It's hard to see those tiny little numbers on the playing cards. These again are 1.5 inches big. Makes it a lot easier. Guaranteed to win when you're playing with the stick.
Is that right?
Guaranteed. And then a computer keyboard. Again, large print makes it much easier to see what you're typing.
Right.
Unfortunately, if you're like me, you still have to peek every once in a while and see what's on that keyboard. So this makes it much easier to
even
see.
Measuring cups and spoons, you know, help for everybody.
Makes it easy. Simple.
Financial to the kitchen.
To the kitchen.
All right. So you don't have to choose between going big or going home. You can choose to go big and then go home with a variety of aids to assist your eyesight. My thanks to Debbie Kogler for opening our eyes to these options today.
For more information, call Magnifiers and More at 440-946-3366 or log on to www.magnifiersandmore.net. Next, financing your furry family's medical care.